Hi, welcome. On this video, I'm going to be helping people navigate this learning-based narrative, this interpretive script that the majority, and I'm talking like over 99% of all trainers, have invested in at some level. This type of response, alignment where assumptions are being made on a dog's state of mind, without considering that more is happening at the motives level, at the level that, in fact, dogs' decision-making process is governed at, based on the fact that they're social relational animals. And so when the picture itself doesn't line up, when it doesn't mirror up to unwanted behavior issues diminishing, that what it defaults into is the dog being blamed, or the dog owner cycling through various approaches, and the end result is either the dog is given up on, or the person just comes to a point of just saying, well, I can't resolve these issues. It is what it is. I want people to understand that that's really that's not it at all. The problem is this mainstream ideology that has really infected about every training system out there that invests in this learning-based narrative. Again, that works off this response-based alignment and this assumption, because that's what's happening. It's an assumption that things are going a certain way just through how the picture is being painted up and sold as is to dog owners. And but again, the issue of coming to an understanding of what the process is comes through challenging, what's happening beyond just the appearance of things. In fact, when things don't line up, and again, this is very common from within the training environment to the home environment and beyond. The point or the decision point that people need to come to is asking that question: is there something more happening here? Is there something deeper? Is there a piece of the puzzle that we're missing? And the answer is absolutely yes. It's a relational piece of the puzzle that needs to be put into proper place, into its proper order. And so, again, one of the issues here, again, is, and again, looking back, and again, every time when I talk about the issues here, I look back at my own journey when I saw, or when I lined this up to say, okay, there's something seriously wrong here. Why is it that I'm getting all these dog owners coming to me for help, and they're cycling through all these systems, and I'm hearing all the excuses, and then I'm looking at that saying, okay, well, what's happening here? There's a deeper problem here. There's even an ethical problem here that extends beyond just the fact of people failing out. Why is it that these trainers are not looking at this? They're not asking questions. And again, this has been going on for many, many years. But again, it's coming to a point of challenging it, because ultimately, there has to be a trade-off. I mean, and what's happening, I want people to understand what's happening in a big picture way in the dog training world, is that this narrative has gotten so popular and become part of so many people's marketing plan, and there's a certain expectation that of even owners going into it of getting something out of the deal, so to speak, something that they can walk away and feel good about. That it's really set this all up to a certain level where it's very, very difficult for people to accept what I'm saying based on the fact of what's been established. I mean, that's ultimately the kind of like the bigger issue here that's going on. So when I put out information as to what the process really is, and very clear information as to what's been happening, it challenges people like crazy because of what has been established in the dog training world. So again, I'm going to be going through, and again, this is more of a kind of introduction video as to where I'm going here, but I'm going to be breaking this stuff down. I'm going to be doing several videos on this, but my goal here, I want people to understand, isn't to get personal. Okay, I'm not going to be naming names. I'm not going to be focusing in that way. I'm just going to be offering a unique perspective here. I'm going to be really breaking this stuff down point by point to help people understand, what's happening, to give people another option, okay, to help people step back from this and to give people a really clear understanding that, what the process is. Again, I show very clearly the process is not what you think it is. It's not some sort of learning-based exercise. There's depth to it. You're dealing with relational animals. You're dealing with the motives. And so everything I say, you can take everything I say and compare it to within the human world. A lot of it's common sense, but again, it's gotten very challenging based on, again, people's expectations and what's been established. And so again, I'll be putting out many videos on this. I'm going to be helping people navigate this point by point, but to show people that there is a better way. There's a way to approach training that's going to guarantee that relational change happens, to make sure that people are truly following the right path. They're able to reconcile everything as to what's happening. So again, through understanding the depth of the relationship, understanding moving beyond appearances, what it does, it makes more sense. It's going to help people resolve and understand, so people can move forward in confidence, type of confidence that's going to allow people to truly know that they're going to come out on the other side and be successful. So thanks for watching.